my time.
The past be the past, I'm on a new level.
No regrets, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
Welcome to Everbank Stadium, football fans in Jacksonville, Florida. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Dallas Cowboys and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Cam Little out for the opening kick. And we're off from Jacksonville. As this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That he just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
First down, Dallas.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Let's go. Warriors 70. Let's go.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. He puts some juice on it deep. His first throw is an interception. Darnell Savage with a pick. The success they had passing that ball last week, they wanted to get that going again right away, Brock, but seems like they're facing a defense who's more up to the challenge than the guys they faced last week.
Yeah, welcome to the NFL, where every week is a new story. And the opening chapter here, not good for the offense, but we got a long ways to go.
Lawrence starting with a throw. Escapes the pocket. His first throw is an interception. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Devin Lloyd making the play.
Must be paying these guys daily, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Let's go.
Throwing on 1st down. Lawrence has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the shotgun, Lawrence looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Hey, easy. Ralph.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. The Jaguars in a punt formation. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. The give, it's Blue. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Short pass brought in. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
It's a gain of 40. And the Cowboys first down.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Shotgun snap here to Milton. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Dragon 60.
To throw, Milton. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Trap 60. Hop 70. Hop.
Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Let's go.
Milton. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Now quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used a pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They get 22 on that one, and that's a Jaguar first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Red 23.
First carry now, this is Bashal Tootin. Cuts his way through a tackle. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Kid, I think I can even feel it up here in the booth. You feel this offensive line just gaining confidence. When you get chunk run after chunk run in this league, boy, those big guys say, feed the run game.
And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Jaguars.
Let's go.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
ETN. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
ETN again. And he's not going to get there. They get him for a loss back at the 4. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Now from back at the 4, here's third and goal.
Hey, go, go. Go, go. Hey, Ginger, touch. Silver.
Now here he goes on the boot. Long and quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal.
Brings up fourth and
Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. A little more than a chip shot. This is 25 yards. Little knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Makes the catch. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
3-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ready? Cougar 19. Ready, right?
Move on second here to blue. These guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. One back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
Time for our second quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. Here's Milton. Dumped off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback don't be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Third down now, Jaguars going nickel.
Let's go.
Third and long for him here. Into traffic, complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Aubrey puts it through. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Lawrence now off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the first down pass set away by a defender, incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And now it's second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
On second down, it's ETN. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost and a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got first and 10 inside the red zone.
Here we go.
From the red zone on first. Brought in right side. Touchdown Jacksonville. The Jaguars can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Little tax on the extra point. And the Jaguars tie things 10-10. we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They start the drive with blue. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Milton back to throw. Hits him on the out route. On the move, past the 40. And he takes it down to the 33. He picks up 28 on the play. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ready.
Heads out on the bootleg. Flushed out of the pocket. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, go.
Inside give here for Tootin. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Hey, here we go.
They'll go again here with Tootin. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Darn, this is hot. 11, Haggett.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
On 4th down, here's Lawrence. He finds him beyond the marker. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Offense in a hurry up here.
Hey, Jupiter.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Red on red. Hey, Soko, son.
Lawrence working from the gun. Finds his man near the sideline. He's going to be out of bounds after looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hey, Soko.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Rip, 23. Hey, kill. Silver.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Complete out to the right side. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Jaguars at a deficit.
Ready up.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Hey.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Hey, run. Son. Here we go, son.
ETN again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
On red. Go. Hey, Dancer, attack. Here we go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Cowboys are stopped a little beyond the 10-yard line on the return. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming to. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's when you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
70 Rangers.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Has it in close. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Into the hands of Pickens. It's inside the 10. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the 2 keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and that tremendous accuracy come to life.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys will add to their lead at the end of the half. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here.
The Jaguars take over a 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half.
Go. Ready.
And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Finds his rolling back as his base shoulder too. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First down throw, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield stripe. They stop by Damone Clark.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 27 yards to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Gets it from the gun. Keeps himself upright. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
That's another Jaguars first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Go! On this side.
ETN will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Hey, center.
Fires right away, but incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And now it'll be third and goal.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Hey, easy, route. Here we go.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars cut into the lead coming out of halftime. On his Little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jaguars cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Okay,
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. gets the handoff. And they're going to stop it after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap here to Milton. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
It's his running back. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Completed over the middle. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Back now, pressure coming. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. George Pickens, the intended target. And it's going to be 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions have made this 3rd down. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Milton now on 3rd down. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 13-point lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Chased out to his right. Able to find Strange here. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Hey.
Now Lawrence. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Lawrence throwing here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
11 on red. Here we go.
Trying on 4th down, it's Lawrence. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The middle, ooh. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Ready? Hop, 70.
He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Give him 6 yards on the run, so it's going to be 35.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
Blue running to the right. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Pick up a 5 on that play, and it'll be first down, Dallas.
I love that call on third down because it just gives you options. The best third down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what...
Milton lost it. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. All right, so they retain possession, but they're going backwards, Brock, after they put it on the ground. Still their football, but need to make some progress here, and this is second and long. Now Milton to throw. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. Can't go out of bounds and be the first one to touch it coming back in. As they say, that is an easy call. A little bit of help with the penalty, but still quite a daunting third down for him here.
Here we go. Shot. Ready?
Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
Hey, think about this for a second, Kate. This league's been around for over 100 years, and we've only seen a field goal of this length a little over 20 times. That is a short list. The number of guys in the league who could be trusted to hit from 60, and an even shorter list the ones who get the chance to try.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Go, go. On, this side. Go, go, let's go. Here we go.
Lawrence to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get out the way that he has.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with third and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Rolling left, buying some time. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. This is the end of the third quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
13, Lou. Lou. Son, this side. 11.
Lawrence working from the gun. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And that'll bring up second down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Lawrence trying to get on second. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They get 13 on the pickup, and that's a Jaguar first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Hey, I'm gun. Silver.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get it back to within 2 possessions. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10.
Let's go.
They'll run it here with Montgomery. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
To throw, Milton. He loses the football. Picked up by the Jaguars. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That second and third level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
11.
Now it's Lawrence. Buying some time right. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. So now it's going to be third and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here we go.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. Put the body on the line for his team. Offense up to the line fast.
Let's go.
Lawrence with it on first. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that game, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Hey, Kansas City attack. 30 left.
From the red zone on first. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Ready?
The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. They'll run this with Blue. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it's 3rd down now.
Dragon 60. Get it. Stop rolling. Pop 7.
Throw here, 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready? Ready?
They'll go play action. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. That's a good-looking play by the Clemson rookie, and it gets him a 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
On 1st down, it's Blue. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Looking for George Pickens that time. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60.
Who gets it? This is close, but I don't think he got there, Brock. The stop is made in time. They're turning this over on downs.
Well, a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
1st down throw, Lawrence. He rolls to his right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. He's going to go out of bounds up past the 15.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Fits it through the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Once again here, 2nd and 10. Has it in close. This is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars trail by a field goal. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Hey, run!
Throwing on 1st down with Lawrence. Complete left side to Thomas. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Back to throw. Headed out right. he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Son. Here we go.
Looking to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. It's a gain of 29 yards. And now they have a first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Danger.
Zone read. I'll give it to Tootin. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything we could have won. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Sending up to pass. Folks, it's intercepted. Kevin Lloyd making the play. And the Jaguars make the play that should win them this game.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. That is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
16 yards. And the Cowboys
Working on 1st down. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Here we go. Mustang 19. Ready?
Here's a throw. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Now to throw. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Kevin Lloyd making the play. And the Jaguars get it as he makes his 3rd interception in this game.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one. All right, here we go. 2nd down. On the give, it's to He dodged the tackle. And he's down to the 36 with almost enough for that first down. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.
I see you from across the room. I thought I wouldn't feel a thing. I think it's getting colder now. I wanna get close to you. I swear that we've been here before. I guess you didn't notice me, but you do now. Oh, you do now. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. Oh, I've been standing here. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. It's never been so free. I get it if you wanna wait, 'cause I stay in my place. I ain't got nowhere to go. I got plenty time, no waste. Think I'm falling in love, but that's not enough. If you don't feel the same, I guess I'll leave you alone. But it's time to get back. You never listening, baby. If there's no promises made, I don't ever wanna fall in love. I don't ever wanna mess it up. We're running out of love. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. Oh, I've been standing here. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. It's never been so good. Tell me to stay, you're wasting my time. Every day I'm waiting in line, standing in place, 'cause baby that's all I know. Why do you wait? Just tell me, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. Oh, I've been standing here. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. Oh, I've been standing here. Oh. Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Might get my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, 'cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas, oh, pepper gon' pop. Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Tell 'em my doubts, I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key, and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, 'cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manapon. Rolling out to Durban, Marvel pudding with some prawn. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, not you.
Dallas multipass.
I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a Ibiza.
Ibiza. Yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper.
Switch it up.
From Africa, home of the diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we just set the law. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these raps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie, I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I go to Miami just for dinner.